What is it that you work for? When you really get quiet and ask that question, what is the reason you get up and do the work that you do, whether it's professional or your own business? That many of you all are entrepreneurs. I have heard a number of different reasons. One of them, many often, is that people work for money, that you have to work in order to be able to support yourself. That's one reason. Another reason, probably you who are here, part of this community, work, have a business because you know you want to make a difference, that you have something important to share. And then a third reason may be that you just enjoy it. All of those are really good reasons, but they're not the primary reason why you work. My name is Felicia Searcy, your Dream Life Activator. It is my joy to be your partner in believing. I'd love to hear where you're watching from, whether you're watching live or the replay. Put that in the comment section. And I'd love for you to mark your calendar for November 28th, where I will be offering a 2-hour workshop, hands-on visioning session to help you get super clear about 2023. So if you want that, put vision in the comment section. And when we get all that ready to go, we make sure that we'll get that information to you. So what this week's training is on is that what is it and who is it that you're really working for? And it's interesting because I'm interviewing. So if you know anybody who wants a job as a marketing manager, I'm interviewing people for a marketing manager. Corey, so happy that you're here. And I asked, why are you applying for this job? And many of them said, because they want the income to be able to support themselves. And some were a little more evolved and said that they really love marketing, or that they really want to make a difference. And all of those are really good reasons. They're all really good reasons. They're not the fundamental reason why you work or have a business. And especially those of you that are entrepreneurs. What is it that drives you to get up every morning and do the grit that's required to build an impactful business? So here are the reasons why I've come up with why it is that we actually build business, why we do this work. Number one, understand it's not your business. It's not your work. In the title, I put, who is it that you really work for? And people go into business so often because they want to work for themselves. I am so spoiled. I don't know that I could ever go back and work for somebody else. I have effectively been self-employed now, gosh, almost 30 years. It's been almost 30 years that I've been self-employed and running my own something for the last 30 years. And so the thought of going back and working for somebody else, and I've had some offers, it's an interesting concept. I don't know that I could do it. So often people build a business because they want to work for themselves, that they want to go into business for themselves. And what I want you to hear is that you're not working for yourself, that there is a power so profound that woke something up inside of you and said, this needs to be in our world, and you are the vehicle through which this needs to be expressed. That when you are truly building a heart-centered business, a purpose-filled business, that you have a deep desire to make a profound spiritual impact, you are answering the job offering that you might have been not knowing that you've been scanning the spiritual want ads, and that you're answering a call, that you are allowing this power to literally hire you in order to bring this iteration, this gift, this expression into our world. And so who do you work for? You work for a higher power. You work for a divine force that wove you into existence in order for you to be able to share your gifts, share your brilliance, share your capabilities to make that impact. So that's what you work for. Number two, so that's the entity, that's the energy, that is the reason that you're building this business. There's a secondary reason why you're building a business. So often we think of the actual act as the Arthur, and I'm so glad because you have such a profound calling to bring to our world. Here's the second thing. People often think that your action, so Arthur helping people wake up through dance, that action is the impact. That action definitely makes a difference. I am not going to deny that people will wake up to themselves. They come into their bodies and learn how to move more confidently and more freely, become more mobile. All of those things make a profound difference in the lives of others, and you're bringing that to people. And that's not the reason why you're doing it. The reason you're doing it, whether you know this or not, or whether you signed up for this or not, the reason, so first of all, know that you're working for this divine intelligence that is seeking expression through you. And then understand that the purpose of that desire is not for the actual act of the impact, although that definitely makes a difference, but it's because what's required of you to be able to grow. Who do you need to become in order to be able to truly bring that gift? People get excited about building a business. I hear from so many people that on the front edge of it, on the beginning edges of it, people are so excited. And then they get in it. And people don't really have a concept of what's required to really birth this baby of a business. And people become discouraged and frustrated and wondering if this is what it is that they're really supposed to do, and wondering what they're doing wrong and why they can't get it going and make it work. And people do all the things. They go get the help with the marketing. They get the help with the enrollment. They get help with leadership. They get all the help with those things. What they're missing, the thing that people are missing, is the understanding that it's not just the act, but it's who you become in the process. That the very act of opening a business, of starting a business, is the catalyst to wake you up to more of who you are created to be, which means you are going to do things that are uncomfortable, that are awkward, that are risky. If you need a guarantee when you're going into business, this is not the thing for you to do. Now, what I can guarantee are that laws work. These universal laws work as you deepen your ability to apply them and work with them and stay with it. But when you look at who and what are you working for, you're working for this divine intelligence, and you're working to discover more of who you are created to be. You're working to discover more of what's possible for you. You're working to discover and deepen your skills and capabilities, and to learn what it is to lean into the edge of the chosen unknown. And I qualify that because so often life will give us situations that are unknown, and we're pretty much forced to deal with them. But starting a business, or building a business, or growing a business, or expanding a business, because you may already have a business and now you just want to expand it. What you're working for, the thing that you're doing, is that you're answering the call to lean in to the conscious unknown, the chosen unknown, in order for you to discover elements and aspects about yourself, to be able to grow those aspects, because it's that growth in you that makes the difference. It's the growth in you that brings the transformation, not only to you, but to the people around you. And what's so fascinating about this, because I look at this and I look at it myself, and I look at the clients that I've been honored to work with over the years, and they're amazing when people come to me, absolutely breathtakingly amazing. And the work that we do is to unlock more of their amazingness. And they may be doing the exact same actions that they were doing when they first came into this work. Nothing really radically changes in terms of the kinds of actions that you take, but they take them differently because they change. And because they change, now they're so much more effective that they're able to bring a much higher degree of transformation to the people that they have the honor to work with, and products and ideas and services that they offer and that they sell. So you work for You work for Arthur does not have a website yet. Arthur, we got to work on that, honey bunny. You work for this higher power that is seeking to express more through you and as you. And then you work to discover more of you. It's in that discovery where you're leaning up against those edges of, what marketing do I use? How do I have this enrollment conversation? Do I really know what I'm doing? There you go. Good, Arthur. Do I really know what I'm doing? That as you lean into that, now you you discover the reason why you're doing this in the first place. And finally, the third reason, the reason why you're working, are those things that I said at the beginning, that the act makes a difference. You make a difference, and you get to enjoy your the financial abundance that comes from it. But notice that's at the bottom of the list. That's not at the top of the list. The top of the list is that there is a power seeking expression through you, that there is a life force energy that chose you for this unique purpose. There's nobody else on the planet that can bring the gift and the difference that you make. And the second reason you're doing this is because this act of building a business of profound spiritual impact is growing you in ways that you didn't even know you wanted to grow. It is, you sign up for exponential growth. It is growth on steroids. And then number three, it's for the financial freedom. It's for the time freedom. And it's for your ability to do the thing that brings you most alive. All right. So love to hear your comments in the comment section. And again, if you want to join me November 28th for a 2-hour hands-on, let's get you clear for 2023, visioning your spiritual impact for 2023. My gift, the only thing I'm asking is that you make a charitable contribution to an organization of your choice. Put vision in the comment section and we will DM the details to you within the next couple of days. All right. My name is Felicia Searcy. You know how much I deeply love and appreciate you. I honor your commitment to you, the impact that you are here to make. Corey, we will definitely get that to you. And just your presence on the planet makes a profound difference. All right. Again, my name is Felicia Searcy. Have an amazing day. Mwah. God bless.